New churches usually do not have Christian mannerisms and patterns of speech yet.
咁咧一間嘅新嘅教會裏邊咧，佢就冇咁多咧係固有嘅文化。
Over time, Christians do not notice anymore how much insider talk they use.
有時我哋信咗主一段時間咧，我哋唔知道其實我哋講嘅嘢咧，其他人係唔明白㗎。
As I study Chinese, I understand this more and more.
咁我越識多啲中文，我就越明白呢個現象啦。
If I am on the street, I can have a simple conversation with a Chinese person in Mandarin.
咁啊，我哋雖然我啲國語麻麻地，但係幾句咧，即係幾嘴嘢都得嘅。
But when I am in church, I cannot understand anything anyone is saying.
但係翻到教會咧，一句都唔明嘅。
Church has a bunch of their own words that no other people don't know.
似乎教會講嘅係另一種嘅説話嚟嘅喎。
At a recent small group, at the end, one of the brothers was going to pray for all of us.
咁譬如我試過一個小組啦嚇，其中一個弟兄咧就為嗰個組嘅其他嘅成員咧去禱告。
And he said, "I'm going to pray that God gives us the strength to 傳福音."
咁咧就我嘅其中一個就話：願神咧給予我力量咧嚟去傳福音。
So preach the gospel.
就係傳福音啦。
One of the new men raised his hand and said, "Excuse me, what is 傳福音? What does that mean?"
咁但係其中嘅一個新嘅成員就話：咩叫傳福音？
This was a Chinese person. He just didn't know what that phrase meant.
咁佢唔係唔識中文喎，佢係中國人嚟嘅喎，但係唔知你講乜。
As we spend more and more time as Christians together, we have our own secret talk.
咁可能你唔發現嘅啫，其實我哋即係做咗基督徒時間越長咧，其實你嘅説話咧就越嚟越咧係學，即係你自己嘅人先至會明白㗎咋。
In newer churches, there are fewer people who have this secret talk.
咁喺一間新嘅堂會咧，就大家就會少用呢啲咁樣慣常嘅屬靈嘅術語嘅喎。
In newer churches, new Christians generally have more contact and connections with non-Christian people.
咁因為咧喺一間新嘅堂會裏邊咧，嗰啲新嘅朋友係即係個比例係較多咧，而佢哋亦都係有較多啲非信徒嘅朋友。
About 3 or more years after a person becomes a Christian, they generally have talked to all of their non-Christian friends about Jesus.
咁大概個情況就係咁樣啦。一個人信咗主3年之後咧，咁佢可以傳福音嘅對象咧，其實都講晒㗎啦。
And more of their friends are already Christian.
咁於是乎咧，佢哋就越嚟越多嘅朋友或者佢嗰個嘅生活圈子裏邊嘅圍住佢嘅人咧，其實都係基督徒較多啦。
Growing up, my parents were involved in a very large church with a school and with many programs.
咁我喺一間嘅教會同爸爸媽媽一齊翻嗰間教會咧，其實就本身有學校啦，同埋有好多嘅事工嘅。
My mother once said to me, "The pastor keeps telling us that we should reach out to other people who don't know Jesus."
咁我媽媽就講：牧師成日都叫我哋去傳福音嘅喎。
But she said to me, "Honestly, I don't know that I even know anybody who is not a Christian."
咁但係問題係，我真係冇識一個人佢未信主嘅喎。
New Christians, the more new Christians we have, the more they will be connected with non-Christians.
咁但係一個未信主或者啱啱信主冇幾耐嘅咧，其實佢哋生活圈子大部分裏邊都係啲未信嘅人嚟嘅。
New churches allow for different, fresh expressions of the church.
咁一間嘅新嘅堂會咧，就有多啲嘅空間咧，用一啲更加新或者更加地道嘅方式嚟到去表達佢哋嘅信仰。
You can become a Christian by hearing the gospel in any language that you understand.
咁當然我哋可以用唔同嘅語言嚟到去明白接受福音啦。
But it is nice to hear the gospel in your own language.
咁但係咧，最好嘅就係用一個我哋自己嘅語言，我所熟悉嘅語言嚟到去明白福音。
And to be able to share that gospel then with other people in your own language.
咁亦都係咧，能夠用你自己嘅言語方式嚟到去向其他人咧去分享福音。
Church planting prepares for the future of your church group.
咁咧就其實一個嘅植堂事工咧，對一個嘅教會群體或者一個會啊，一個嘅總會啊嚟講咧，係非常重要嘅。
The expert Olson says that if you have less than a 1% planting rate every year, your church group, church body is declining numerically.
咁有另一個研究就係講啦，如果你呢一個嘅會嘅裏邊啊，即係嘅堂會，佢哋能夠植堂咧嗰個嘅率啦，即係話100間堂會裏邊少過1間嘅話咧，咁其實你間教會都差不多㗎啦。
So this kind of moves us into the last part, and that is how does it bless a church itself to be planting other churches?
咁我哋嚟到最後一個部分咧，就係去分享下究竟植堂嘅事工對一間教會嚟講咧，即係除咗去傳福音之外啊，對一間教會本身有啲咩嘅益處咧？
And you say, this all sounds very good, but what about all these things that could go wrong?
咁我哋未睇嗰啲益處先咧，我哋先睇我哋嘅憂慮咧，就係話植堂梗係好啦，但係唔使錢咩？
I've heard a lot of people say, well, I think church planting is a very good idea. And maybe in 5 or 10 years, when our church is a little bit more stable, then we can start a church.
咁咧，我哋都聽過好多人講啦，就係植堂梗係好啦。咁我哋咧就要用一段時間啊，譬如舉例，到5至10年之後啦，教會係比較穩定咧，咁嗰個時候先至植堂啦。
Maybe when we have more leaders or we have more money, we could start churches.
等我哋有足夠嘅領袖啊，同埋夠錢先做啦。
But what if starting other churches could actually strengthen your congregation?
但係我哋要諗一諗啦，就係其實一間嘅堂會，即係你要植堂咧，唔係拖累你，其實佢係幫助緊你嘅。
Typical churches that plants another church is very blessed by the experience.
咁咧就有呢個堂會咧，佢哋咧嘅經驗裏邊咧，就係原來植堂咧係帶俾佢哋咧有好大嘅祝福嘅。
Look at how over the course of the next several years, their worship attendance actually increased, their giving actually increased.
咁嗱喺我哋呢個嘅所引嘅呢個嘅例子裏邊咧，喺美國一間嘅教會，當佢哋植堂5年之後咧，佢哋發現咧，無論佢哋嗰個嘅人數同埋佢哋嘅奉獻數字咧，都係增長緊冇咁快。
In a church, when there's a church plant, it can actually reset the ratios in an existing congregation.
好，咁其實咧個植堂事工咧，其實可以幫咧嗰間嘅教會嗰個嘅比率咧，即係話新朋友同埋舊嘅信徒嗰個嘅比率咧，可以去翻去一個係比較健康嘅數字上邊嘅。
When you send mature Christians out to start another congregation, it opens up space for newer people to come in.
咁因為一間教會，如果佢差遣一啲嘅信徒，當然佢差遣出去嗰啲係比較成熟嘅信徒，佢差遣出去之後咧，嗰間本身嘅母堂咧，其實就會帶嚟更加多嘅機會咧，係俾一啲比較係幼嫩一啲嘅信徒咧，就會起嚟嘅。
That might be actual space for somebody to sit.
咁甚至乎起碼帶嚟多啲地方先啦。
But it could also be room for them to get more involved or to be encouraged because there's less people.
咁但係由於咧就嗰啲嘅信徒領袖咧係少咗，差咗出去嘛，咁其他嘅人咧就要起嚟咧去承繼佢哋啦，咁所以亦都係提供咗一個俾佢哋去成長嘅機會。
Some people think about their church every year, year after year, it's pretty much the same thing. We add a few people, we lose a few people.
咁咧就好多人咧見到其實教會咧已經步入咗呢一種嘅慣性嘅狀態裏面，就係啦，有新人嚟，舊嘅朋友會走咁樣，周而復始都係咁樣。
And they have trouble kind of staying excited about the ministry they're doing together.
咁佢哋發現咧，佢哋自己所做嘅聖工咧就好似冇乜嘢振奮嗰個嘅感覺啦。
But a new church plant gives them together a new mission to focus on.
咁但係一間新嘅堂會咧就有啲新嘅目標咧，咁似乎大家咧就會振奮好多啦。
Church planting can actually reduce the size of a congregation on purpose.
咁啊就聽上嚟好怪啊，但係一個嘅堂會如果植咗啲人出去咧，其實就人數會減咗，但係有好處嘅喎。
You say, why in the world would we want to make our congregation smaller?
我哋只會想教會越嚟越大嘅，點會想佢細嘅咧？
I don't know, but it's happening to one of our sister congregations in a nearby city.
咁啊，但係呢個的而且確係我經驗過一個嘅情況嚟嘅。
The pastor said to me, this weekend we had 70 people. There was people spilling out the door. There was no room for anybody. We have to plant a new church.
咁咧就有個牧者就同我講啦，我哋教會都有70幾人已經開始坐滿喎，唔得啦，我哋一定要開多間。
Usually when church gets filled, people say, we need a bigger church. We need more space.
咁咧有啲時候咧，有人就會諗啦，咦教會都坐滿人喎，我哋咧就要揾個新嘅更大嘅地方。
That is a lot of extra trouble and most often a lot of extra money.
但係其實咁樣做咧，未必係一個好嘅選擇，因為唔單止牽涉好多錢啊，亦都會帶嚟有唔少嘅問題嘅。
So if you want to make your congregation smaller, plant a church.
咁所以如果你想因為教會已經有人滿之患，你想嘅人數去減低啲嘅話，你咪差啲人走咯。
Church planting gives you an opportunity to do some research and development.
咁如果你有一個新嘅堂會咧，亦都可以成為一啲事工嘅試點嚟嘅。
Some people say that would never work at our church.
咁有啲時候咧，有啲人話啦，喂，呢一個嘅事工，呢一個方法喺我哋教會唔會行得通㗎。
And often they're right. A new idea would not work at an older church.
咁其實佢哋咁諗咧就不無道理嘅，因為有一啲嘅新嘅點子喺一啲嘅舊嘅教會裏邊咧，其實係唔被接納嘅。
Some ideas just require too much change.
因為咧要好多嘢嘅改變咧，先至能夠去適應到嘅。
So why not start a congregation where you can try that new idea?
咁但係如果你有一間新嘅堂會咧，就可以將呢個新嘅事工咧喺個新嘅地方裏邊咧就去推展啦。
New churches help develop leaders that might have been overlooked or unneeded in an existing congregation.
咁如果你有一間新嘅堂會咧，由於要有更加多嘅侍奉嘅崗位啦，咁咧就可以讓一啲咧喺冇會喺舊嘅教會裏邊，其實佢本身係有一啲有相當多有恩賜嘅弟兄姊妹嘅，但係冇機會俾佢哋發揮。
I have a pastor friend who is really, really good at developing leaders.
咁我有一個嘅牧師朋友咧，佢就好即係恩賜咧，去建立一啲信徒領袖嘅。
Right now he has 8 or more leaders in some stage of development.
咁佢而家就去訓練緊大概係8-9個咁樣嘅領袖。
Interestingly enough, he only has 30 people that come to worship every Sunday.
但係好得意嘅就係其實佢嘅教會咧就崇拜人數咧就係大概30人到嘅啫。
So 8 of the 30 are leaders.
咁咧就如果你睇翻咧嗰個嘅比率嚟講咧，即係話30人裏邊咧有8至9個咧係信徒領袖喎。
It's a good problem to have, but there are not enough opportunities for the leaders to practice being leaders.
咁咧就係好啊，咁多領袖，咁但係問題係無用武之地啊嘛。
So starting churches give these leaders a chance to practice.
咁但係如果你有一個新嘅堂會咧，咁呢啲有恩賜而被訓練嘅領袖咧，就可以發揮佢哋嘅功用啦。
New churches can actually feed their mother churches, so the mother churches can keep growing.
咁咧就亦都可以幫助到咧嗰個嘅母堂咧繼續嘅去成長。
The church that I helped to start was very informal, and for many people it was not a comfortable thing for them.
咁咧就一間嘅新嘅堂會咧，就係由於佢新啊嘛，咁有好多嘅嗰個嘅制度啊，咁就冇咁建立得好，有少少好似有啲隨意嘅感覺，對於某啲人嚟講咧唔係咁舒服嘅。
They would say, I would like something a little bit more traditional, a little bit quieter.
咁可能有啲人話，其實我想教咧就靜靜地就得㗎啦，唔好咁多嘢搞。
And I would say, well, you can go visit our mother church. They believe the same thing that we do, and they're quieter.
咁我就話啦，咁你去我母堂啦，我哋信仰係一樣，不過佢哋就靜啲咯。
Oh no, but what about bucks and buildings and brains?
咁但係啦，我哋仍然會有3樣嘢咧係纏繞住我哋啊。第一就係錢，第二就係地方，第3就係人才。
It's going to cost us so much money, and where are we going to find a building cheap enough to rent?
咁我邊度揾足夠嘅錢去植堂咧？有邊度有合適嘅地方咧？
And where are we going to find a full-time pastor, and where are we going to have the money to pay him?
咁我哋有邊度去呼召一個全職嘅牧者，又去能夠支付到佢嘅薪金咧？
Well, there are ways to plant churches that don't cost that much money.
咁但係大家要知道咧，其實植堂其實有時係可以係慳慳地嘅。
Because those churches don't have buildings.
因為有啲嘅堂會咧，其實係需要有一座建築物嘅。
There are some other ideas that you can try besides renting, buying, or building a building.
咁傳統咧，我哋諗啊買地方、租地方，但係其實都仲有一啲其他嘅方式可以考慮嘅。
Some of the fastest periods of growth in the Christian church have taken place without a single building.
咁有啲嘅基督徒群體咧，佢哋增長得好快，但係佢哋冇買過一個任何嘅堂址嘅。
In brains, there's often the belief that we cannot possibly start a congregation until we have a pastor who has been trained for 8 years and then he's fully paid. Then maybe we could start a church.
咁有啲人諗啦，就如果冇一個有經驗又有帶領能力嘅牧者咧，去開展一個堂會咧，咁樣係冇可能嘅。
But throughout history, church leaders have received adequate training and have been paid little or no money at all, and the church still grew.
咁但係事實話俾我哋聽咧，喺歷史上面我哋見到咧，有好多嘅教會咧，其實係靠一啲信徒嘅領袖，其實佢哋唔係全職嘅，亦都唔係話有好多特別嘅正統嘅訓練之下咧，仍然可以使教會成長嘅。
Now, congregations should take care of their called leaders.
咁當然堂會應該要好好嘅去照顧呢啲嘅信徒領袖啦。
But that does not mean that you need a full-time, 8-year trained pastor to get started.
但有時咧，亦唔係一定咧係話我哋需要一個全時間有好長時間訓練嘅牧者先至能夠擔當得到嘅。
By the way, that does not mean that just anybody can say, I think I'm called by God to start a church.
咁當然我哋又唔好咧，即係求其到咧就即係有啲人話啊，我有感動，我覺得係俾上帝呼召，咁我就拱佢出嚟去帶領教會啦。
Even though Paul himself was called directly by God,
就算保羅係直接咧係受到基督嗰個呼召都好啦，
he did not begin his public ministry for several years after that.
佢都唔係即刻就出嚟咧去做佢嗰個嘅公開嘅聖工嘅。
And it was only after the leaders at the church of Antioch called him into that ministry.
咁要經過幾年之後咧，安提阿嘅教會嘅信徒領袖咧就呼召保羅，咁保羅先至係去到嗰度去服侍。
Maybe you don't need all the things that you have thought you must have for a new church.
咁所以有時咧，我哋唔好以為咧，我哋一定咧有我哋傳統嗰個諗法，有晒呢啲嘅所需要嘅因素咧，我哋先至可以去建立一間新嘅堂會嘅。
Here's one example that I thought you would appreciate here in Hong Kong.
咁呢度有另一個嘅模式，大家可以作為參考嘅。
New Hope Christian Fellowship in Hawaii was started in 1995.
喺夏威夷咧，95年咧就有一個嘅牧師咧就建立咗一個新嘅基督徒群體，叫做新希望。
So it is 22 years old now.
咁只係22年嘅歷史啫喎。
Outreach Magazine listed them as one of the top 5 most important churches to learn from.
咁咧就有一個嘅基督徒嘅雜誌咧，就將我哋咧係睇為咧係其中一個係最值得我哋去效法嘅一個嘅教會群體。
Hawaii is a small place like Hong Kong.
咁大家知道夏威夷好細嘅啫。
And yet they have planted 31 churches just in Hawaii.
咁但係單單喺夏威夷島裏邊咧，就已經係建立咗31間嘅教會啦。
And 124 churches in the rest of the world.
咁而喺世界唔同嘅地方裏面，就總共124個嘅教會群體。
So it can be done. I have some other examples I can give you later.
咁其實即係話咧，呢一種咁樣嘅模式咧係可行嘅，仲可以同你分享其他嘅一啲嘅例子添嘅。
So what if the goal was not to become a huge church?
咁我哋可以諗下啦，我哋可以即係將我哋嗰個嘅思想轉一轉。如果我哋個目標唔係建立一間巨型嘅教會咧？
Most pastors and even many members want to have a huge church.
我哋咧好多時咧好自然咧，基督徒或者一間教會咧就希望間教會咧越做越大，越大越好。
It feels more noticeable or more exciting than a bunch of small little churches, maybe in homes.
就似乎咧就大教會咧就好過呢啲嘅細教會嘅。
When we think that way, we need to make sure that we are not bowing down to the idol of big.
如果你有咁諗法，我哋要自己反省一下啦。我哋呢個諗法希望唔係嚟自我哋對一啲嘅物質嘅崇拜，就係譬如越強大越好嘅呢一種咁樣嘅信念觀念啦。
Maybe we're falling into the sin of building our own kingdom instead of God's kingdom.
亦都可能咧呢一種咁樣嘅心態諗法咧係嚟自我哋內心裏邊一種嘅驕傲啊。
In fact, if you want to plant many congregations, you need to count the cost.
咁我哋真係其實要好好計算我哋嘅代價。
You must care more about the growth of the kingdom than the growth of your congregation.
我哋首先要調教自己嘅就係咧，我哋對嗰個嘅增長嘅焦點應該係上帝嘅國，唔係你嗰間嘅教會。
You must be willing to give away your money, your people, and your leaders.
咁以至到咧你咁先至願意咧係去放低或者去差派你嘅同工一啲嘅領袖，甚至乎係奉獻嘅金錢出去嘅。
Planting a church is arguably one of the more selfless things that a congregation can do.
咁其實植堂咧，亦都係可以操練咧，我哋更加嘅學習去施予少啲嘅自我中心。
And you must be willing to give up control.
同埋咧，學習要放低，唔好去操控。
By the way, just a few days ago, my wife reminded me of something about the name of Salem, which many of you have come from.
咁啊就早幾日咧，就我太太就提醒我咧，即係我哋個會咧，南亞道會 Salem 呢個名嗰個嘅意思喎。
So Salem, it comes from Jerusalem, right? Or it's part of the word Jerusalem.
咁我知道呢個名係英文嘅 Salem 咧，就係嚟自 Jerusalem 咧後邊嗰部分啦嚇。
As you celebrate your 40th birthday,
咁我哋咧今年就去慶祝我哋嘅40週年。
consider how you could be the Jerusalem of Asia.
可以去想像一下，我哋點樣咧渴望自己嘅教會成為亞洲嘅耶路撒冷。
starting churches all over Hong Kong and all over Southeast Asia.
就係咧由香港咧作為一個嘅基地咧，就去發展更加多嘅堂會。
And just this afternoon, I remembered something. When I was a pretty young boy, I saw a video about Salem.
咁咧就今日下午咧，我就記得喺我還年輕嘅時候咧，我就睇過一個嘅錄影帶咧，就係關於我哋嘅香港教會嘅。
I remember thinking how cool it was that all this work was being done over here.
我還記得當時嘅教會咧，就係做咗好多好奇妙嘅事，令我好印象係深刻嘅。
Now you have an opportunity to continue and to expand that work.
咁我哋而家就係一個嘅機會，讓我哋繼續呢一個咁奇妙嘅工作。
Not long ago, Pastor Paul Siu's father died.
咁啊就冇幾耐之前咧，就蕭牧師啊爸爸過身。
And I went to the funeral.
咁我有參加嗰個嘅喪禮。
I walked around a little bit before the service because it was the first time that I had ever been to a Hong Kong funeral home.
咁我就早咗少少到，即係因為我係第一次參加喺香港參加呢個即係可能中國人嘅喪禮咁樣。
Next to the funeral for Paul Siu's father, there was a Taoist funeral.
咁喺隔離咧，即係你知啦，喺殯儀館裏邊有唔同嘅，即係好多個嘅堂噶嘛。咁隔離嗰個咧就係一個道教，中國傳統道教嘅儀式嘅一個嘅葬禮。
There was a lot of shouting, dancing, and banging of cymbals.
大家去過都知道啦，就好嘈㗎，即係喪票啊咁樣。
There was a giant paper altar that was covered with a paper computer and a paper car.
咁咧佢哋咩都燒㗎嚇，電腦啊咩都燒俾啲先人。
Right next to that, there was a Buddhist funeral.
咁再隔離嗰檔咧就係佛教嘅。
About a dozen Buddhists sat in a circle and they were chanting and playing instruments over and over again.
咁有班咧就即係嗰啲即係嗰啲和尚咧就喺度念經啊。
First of all, this emphasized for me the need for our work.
咁呢一個嘅景象咧就更加嘅讓我見到咧我哋傳福音嘅工作嗰種嘅迫切性。
There is no hope at all in these religions.
因為喺呢啲嘅宗教信仰裏邊咧，不能夠給予我哋真正嘅盼望。
Those people have absolutely no idea where their loved one has gone.
因為嗰啲嘅一家人咧，對佢哋嘅先人咧嗰個嘅命運咧係完全冇把握、冇信心嘅。
But something else that I was reminded of is that we have a message that gives real and eternal hope.
咁但係亦提醒我哋啦，我哋有一個永恆嘅信息同埋盼望可以分享俾呢個世界。
Pastor Titus Chia preached the sermon at the funeral.
咁啊，謝牧師咧就係用呢段經文咧，就喺嗰一次嘅喪禮嘅裏面咧嚟作分享。
And this was his text.
就係呢段經文啦。
Maybe we could read it together.
我哋試下一齊讀呢段經文咧。論到需要的人，我們不願意弟兄們知道，恐怕他們憂傷，像那些沒有指望的人一樣。我們若信耶穌死而復活了，那已經在耶穌裏睡了的人，上帝必然將他耶穌一同帶來。所以你們當用這些話彼此勸。
Pastor Chia reminded us that the religions of the world have no hope to give us.
謝牧師提醒我哋咧，就係世界嘅其他嘅宗教信仰咧，唔能夠俾我哋真正嘅盼望。
He said none of those religions can tell us where their loved ones are right now.
因為冇一個嘅其他嘅宗教咧，可以好肯定話俾我哋聽，我哋所愛嘅人咧，而家身處何方。
But he said we know where Paul Siu's father is.
但係喺主裏邊，我哋深深嘅知道喺主裏邊信主嘅人咧，佢哋嘅即係嘅命運係點樣。
Because Jesus died and Jesus rose from the dead and Jesus created faith in the heart of that man. And we left with hope in our hearts because the gospel really changes hearts.
而我哋離開嘅時候咧，係帶住盼望，因為福音真正嘅喺我哋嘅生命裏邊咧，係造成佢嘅工作。
God has blessed Hong Kong with many gospel-preaching churches.
上帝咧係喺香港裏邊咧，藉着福音做咗好多好奇妙嘅事。
Yet the vast majority of people here do not know Jesus.
但我哋知道香港大部分嘅人仍然未認識基督。
My prayer is that the gospel continues to give you power not only to evangelize.
我 心願咧，我哋所信嘅福音唔單止俾我哋力量嚟到去傳講，
but also to start new churches that can reach people where they live with that beautiful gospel.
而且都能夠讓我哋咧係有能力嘅去進入人群嘅當中，去進入佢哋嘅生命裏邊。
God bless you in that work.
願主祝福我哋。